Hi guys, it's Ninja Misty here with Ninja Andrew, and we are going into the super scary world of Plants vs. Zombies garden warfare.
Nah. It's garden insanity.
It is garden insanity. So, we have found that this is quite the entertaining little game, and we just wanted to share it with you guys, because it's a nice break from probably what you're usually doing. So let's get started.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Alright, so I guess the first thing we can talk about is characters. Does that sound good to you?
No.
What do you want to talk about first?
Characters.
Oh, well, that's a much better idea.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, so basically what you have here is, plants and zombies. So, on the zombie side, you have your foot soldier, your engineer, your scientist, and your all-star. And I think Ninja Andrew has a really good way of explaining these four classes based on gun type, right?
This here is Weird Al Yankovic, or...
it was.
Bob Ross, or...
Maybe it's
I'm just like...
Bob Yankovic.
There's some character, like, he totally reminds me of that character, but anyways... So you've got four different classes here. Essentially, you've got the foot soldier, which is kind of like your assault rifle class. You've got the engineer, which is kind of like your grenade launcher class. And it has various different styles of grenade launcher. You've got the scientist, which is your shotgun class. Yes. And then you have your all-star, which is kind of like your heavy machine gun or chain gun sort of, heavy class. So, some pretty decent options in the zombie side of things. And there are multiple different versions of each of these classes. So each of them has a slightly different style of weapon. So, like, where one might have the, really heavy hitting but slow firing chain gun, another will have a really fast one. One might have a semi-automatic, you see, like, you kind of gotta figure out which one is the one that's best for you, and you may not have the one that feels right at the beginning, but you'll unlock them later on.
Yes. So the plants is the same situation, that you have the same four classes that Ninja Andrew just described. They just are in plant form.
Well, they're slightly different because I would say the pea shooter is kind of like your pistols class.
Okay.
The Chester Chomper is kind of like your melee class, like does a lot of melee damage. The Sunflower is your machine gun.
And your healer.
Or SMG maybe class. And then your Cactus is your sniper rifle. So, just sort of like your general way to sort of think about them, but then there are the many different versions, and they all have different abilities, so...
Yes, and we can show you that really quickly if you go to the sticker book. And here you can scroll through. I'll just show you on the Cactus. So... you can see down under your camo shot, and then it gives you, I guess, your stats about the weapon that you're using.
That's right.
So you can scroll through and, I guess, decide what works best for you, what playstyle feels right.
But you'll only be able to see these after you have purchased and unlocked them using the stickers. So
yes.
This information won't be shown from the beginning, but you can see there's quite a lot of stuff to collect for each of the different characters. Like, all of these are customization options that you can swap around on the characters after you've unlocked them. So if you have a character that you want to give a particular look to, then it's pretty accessible. Like, you're pretty much able to do what you want, and like literally there's just tons and tons. Like, that's just like goggles.
Exactly.
Those are the weapon skins, and this is just one character class. So you can see that there's, like, we're still on the foot soldier, and these are still all things for the foot soldier class, and there's four different 3 more classes of zombies and 4 more classes of plants with just as much stuff to unlock. So, like...
And there's gestures.
Yeah, like, tons and tons of unlockable stuff, guys, and... You know, so just like a good little overview and give you an idea of sort of what you're looking at when you're unlocking stuff in the game.
Absolutely, like just a massive level of customization in this game. And you can see here on the screen, just went off, it was talking about the Super Holiday Pack. So far, we've seen they did a special, I guess, gear that you could get at Halloween. They did special gear at Christmas. They tend to be just kind of on the ball when it comes to giving you seasonal items.
So it's a nice, like, they do seem to be updating the content and keeping track of what's going on with the game and giving you more stuff, even though, like, you're not having to pay for any of that as DLC or anything. It's just,
Absolutely.
It's cool support style updates for the game.
Definitely.
You know?
And if you do want to spend money beyond what you pay for the game, you can buy...
Then of course you can.
Absolutely, you can buy coins to buy more sticker packs, but we'll talk about sticker packs a little bit later. What we usually play when we come on here is multiplayer. I'll talk really quick about Garden Ops. It's just kind of you're defending a point, you're playing as plants, and it's just kind of like horde mode. You have waves and waves of zombies that are coming to try to destroy your garden.
And you're gonna hold out with like up to 4 players can play together to try and defeat the zombie hordes before they get to the point. There's a whole bunch of maps, there's a whole bunch of different points on each of those maps, so you get a different experience.
Exactly.
A lot of times you play, and it's pretty fun.
It is fun, but we like to spend our time in multiplayer because we like punishment.
It's where all the fun stuff is.
It is, and if you're just starting out to the game, you might want to start out and welcome Matt just to kind of get your feet wet. The one thing that you will notice about that is you cannot use your special customized and unlocked characters, so it's really kind of a tutorial stage, I guess you would say.
That's right.
Then you have your team Vanquish, where you're just out to kill the other team. Straight up. Gardens and Graveyards is what we like to do, where you're trying, if you're the plants, you're defending your points from the zombies. If you're the zombies, you're trying to capture the gardens from the plants.
That's right. Total map domination.
Yes. And then you have the classic Team Vanquish. You can read down there at the bottom, you can't use any of your customized or your unlocked characters, so it's kind of...
So it's just using the most basic default
boring.
characters. That's alright.
Same for classic Gardens and Graveyards. Mixed mode, you just queue in and you don't know what's going to come up next for you. Gnome Bomb is actually pretty fun. You're trying to you're trying to blow up the plant zone, or you're trying to blow up the zombie zone. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Yes. Zombie zone.
It's kind of like that battle in, like, The Lord of the Rings, right?
Sure. Exactly like that. Then you have, I guess these is like your kill confirmed. If you're...
Yes. Familiar with that game type. You kill the enemy, and then you pick up their orb of light, in this case, to confirm your kill to get points.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then you have Suburbination,
which is your 3-point domination map. As you can see there, it says ABC, so you'll have 3 points on the map that your team is trying to control. You know, so
right.
I think
or your
people are
dream.
familiar. Yes, my dream is doing everything.
Right. And then if you want to nosh on some tacos, well, this is the game type for you. You're either trying to protect Crazy Dave's tacos, or you're trying to steal them.
Taco Banditos.
This makes me hungry, so I'm going to get away from that.
That's right.
And I guess now we are going to queue into a match, so give us just a second, guys, and we will be right back. Okay, guys, so I am inside of Gardens and Graveyards.
Protect that garden!
As a very fancy firecracker, might I add.
Oh, I see.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to go in my little hidey hole. No.
Get in the drone.
And I'm gonna go for my oh well.
Oh. I think you got the snipes by some foot soldiers there in the tower.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a dang thing I could do about it. Alright, let's see if I can sneak around here.
Shoot the guys in the tower, man. There you go.
I'm gonna try to
I see. Take out the teleporter.
take out the teleporter. Oh,
Force the zombies back.
that's right. Victory! Briefly. Alright guys, so
You can see that Misty's trying to defend this point. You have the zombie forces moving in from the graveyard side of things here. And they have a teleporter out to the left side, in this case, that they're trying to bring up to get so they can teleport closer. So
saves some of their jogging time, but
Misty's gonna keep it down.
until I run out of flight power.
You know? And she's just trying to defend the garden for the time remaining. If the zombies manage to get more zombies on the point than there are plants at any given time, then they'll start to capture, and that purple bar at the top will move across. And if they get it all the way across, they'll capture, and that'll move the game back to another point. There are like, I think, 5 or 7 total points usually on a map.
I think it's
so,
5, if I remember correctly.
I don't know why that sunflower feels the necessity to shoot you in the back, but, you know, it's all good. And you can see there that Misty just planted a plant in a flower pot, and it's sort of like the tower defense-y type thing from the original Plants vs. Zombies, where you can bring up defenses to help as a plant, and the zombies can bring up their own forces to help them attack as well.
Yeah.
The Plants forces... Go ahead.
No, that's good. You're doing a good job.
You know, the Plants forces are kind of stationary, and the zombie forces here you can see are mobile. That's the kind of difference between them. So.
And as a plant, you want to take out the zombie forces, because if they get on the point, it counts towards capturing.
The capturing, yes. Whew. Somebody tried to blow up Misty.
That's right.
So normally I would be playing as a sunflower, but we had a little problem recording and editing earlier, so I'm recording this from my perspective. Make things a little easier.
Well, actually, we're recording it. You're recording it from my perspective
Oh, sure.
through share play. Well, you don't want to do that. I'm actually.
Misty's the one playing. That's yeah. You guys are close to getting it taken though. Oh no. Run for your life. Fall back, Mr. P.
That's right. I'll let them be heroic. I'm going to run like biatch.
Back to your secondary
no.
point to try to defend it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get inside.
And I have little potato mines that I can plant to try to blow them up. Okay, so the teleporter's on the other side. Oh.
Gotcha.
See, somebody blew up.
On their potato mine that you just dropped. That's pretty good.
Exactly. Oh, see that cactus? He's gonna die if he keeps standing there. That's not a good position to be in. And what you want to try to do is hold them back, honestly.
Yeah, you're trying to prevent them from getting to that point. They usually have multiple pathways and angles to get there, so like I would say all around it's a pretty fair game. There aren't many spots on the maps that feel like it's like insurmountable unless you have just like a really bad team that's not able to go anywhere. But all in all, it's like I think like you guys can judge for yourselves, but this game looks really good for what it is.
Oh, it looks
like,
fantastic.
Super polished. See, now if Misty and all of her buddies here stay on the point, and there's 3 of them, like as long as there's more of them than the zombies that get on the point, then the zombies won't be able to capture them all. But at the same time, the point is probably the most dangerous spot on the map because everybody just shoots their explosives and stuff into it.
Exactly, and you see their balconies, they can take positions up. You can see we've got a P up here, so he can provide some, I guess...
Some cover fire?
Yeah.
From, like, the other guys. You got your garlic drone up there helping out. And, like, sort of each side has similar tools at their disposal, so, like, where Misty has a garlic drone, the engineer zombie has a zombot drone that it can put up in the air, and they can fight each other in the air and call in airstrikes. And there's a lot of things that people who've played maybe other shooter games will find very familiar in the way that the mechanics work in this game. And I think it's like
it's just done in a more hilarious way.
Oh yeah, like it should feel very comfortable and familiar and, you know, like accessible to a lot of players, I think. Like even whether you're like inexperienced, you know what I mean, with shooters, or like really like, you know, top of your game, you're gonna find something to do and something you like doing in this, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Even though it seems simplistic on the surface, you know?
A lot of fun and
mayhem and craziness. And
yes.
Tons of stuff on that. Like, look at all of the characters as Misty goes by them, and you're not gonna see two characters that look the same. Like, there's just way too many customization options in this game.
And you can see the little pea shooter here. He can go down into his little turret mode, which is cool.
Protect the lines of fire.
That's right.
Oh, there's somebody on your point.
And the foot soldiers, see this purple cloud, it'll damage you if you get in it, so you want to watch out for that.
Looks like they're making a good push for the point, trying to get a lot of guys. Let's see if you can pick Buddy up there, maybe, I don't know. Oh, he's respawned. It's all good. The zombies that have, like, armor on, like the barrel there, or there's, like, the porta potty zombie, and the coffin zombie and stuff, they're very tough to kill.
They are. I'm gonna go to my drone and see if I can
help out the team. And there isn't like a mini map, but at least you can sort of see the little markers over like zombies' heads if they've been sort of attacked or tagged by one of your teammates, or if they're sort of visible.
And there's also a boss mode that you can go into. As a plant, it's Crazy Dave, and you're in a flying RV. And if you're a zombie, it's Dr. Zomboss, and you're in like a Zeppelin.
Only 21 seconds left if you can hold them off, but they're getting a lot of guys on the point there.
Yes, but I'm about to drop a corn strike on them.
That's right.
And I thought I saw a sombrero. Yep. Bomb.
Yeah, beam pop there. Going for the last kill.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Total domination. Oh.
Held them off. Held them off to the second point.
That's right.
Woot.
And what it'll do now, guys, it'll flip you to the zombie side.
That's right.
And then, you can go into the sticker shop in between and you can buy packs. Now the Super Holiday Pack is just here for a limited time. They usually do that after the holiday.
Because they'll give them to you for free during the holiday, but then if you miss them, you can work towards buying a few more packs if you need
Yes,
them.
at Christmas they did kind of like an advent calendar type thing. Now I can...
So this is where you buy all your packs in between matches.
Yes,
There's
and...
a whole bunch of different ones for different prices with different prizes instead.
And I've got a lot of things unlocked, so I may not get a lot of stuff. So, I did get some, fancy.
There you go.
So you can see it gives you, that's hilarious, it gives you a variety of items. If you're just starting to buy those packs, it'll give you more pieces to unlock the characters.
That's right.
And then you also, as you level your character up, you get packs. And the sticker packs are addictive. So.
That's right. Okay, guys, so I have hopped into the game with Misty now, and apparently They have already captured the first point, so we are moving on.
That's right. The second point.
Capture the second point, and I am playing as the Crazy Chemist, which is a version of the Scientist. And he's also a healer, and I'm going to try to help Misty, who's an engineer.
Right. Looking super...
So Misty's going to try to guard and keep the... Oh, well, that was great. I died instantaneously from a sombrero bean bomb. There we go.
Olay.
That's right. So Misty likes to help by keeping up the teleporter course, which is always really helpful if you're playing as the engineer to do that for your team, because it's sort of like only the engineer can do that. You can see here I'm kind of hiding in the mess, but this is a great spot to hide to capture this point because the enemy can't really see you here. Okay.
Ah, nice.
As you can see here I'm using essentially a shotgun style weapon. And I have a healing Chester Cheetah sprinkler and a healing bomb that explodes and heals for like half of your health. So you use the two of them together and you can keep your health up. And that's kind of why I like playing as the Scientist. So we're going to move in here, and this is the next point at the playground. It's a little bit tough.
It is.
So I'm going to bring up my porta potty zombies as I go.
Are you going to blind us to science?
That's right. Scientist has a really cool warp feature that allows you to sort of get in. I can defuse bombs like the potato mines, and then come in and do a whole bunch of damage close range, whoever's sitting on the point. Ooh, got taken out by the Doom Shroom.
Boom.
Doom Shroom is a form of plant that likes to explode in your face.
In your face.
That's right.
Scientist.
You can see, so like, you really like the strategy is just like try to get on the point and stay on the point as much as possible with your team. Oh, and Scientists can raise people up faster than most of the other classes, so like I'm sort of healing for my team. I'm trying to keep everybody alive and keep myself alive at the same time. I like to use that warp function to get around when I'm highly damaged so that I can... It doesn't count as me being on the point, but at least I'm not taking more damage and I can pop out somewhere and help my team out. There we go. Another capture. That's right.
We got on the fancy team.
That's right.
Now, with that being said...
Don't jinx us now.
Well, no, I'm not jinxing us. I just wanted to point out that you're not always going to manage to get on the fancy team. Sometimes you get on the derpy team.
That's right. Just trying to make as much trouble for this team as I possibly can. Like, the Scientist really does the best damage when you're up close, whereas a lot of the other roles you can do damage from much further away. So it's in my interest to sort of pop out, get close, and blow them away.
Right. Now, with that being said, if you want to play the Scientist and you want to play a longer range, just look in the sticker book when you have unlocked a lot of the characters, and you'll be able to find, I think it's the Astronaut does mid to long.
Yeah. And I think even the one that shoots fire has a fairly decent range on it as well. So, like, as Misty's saying, like, even though I'm playing this guy very short range, there are other versions of the Scientist that are made to do more long range stuff. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Shifty 14, you rock.
I got taken out by the sheriff.
Just gonna make sure. It feels like we're getting shot at from somebody behind here.
I know there were some thieves across the street because they took me out. They over by the teleporter.
We've got a big old nasty chunk.
Nice.
It
is a big old nasty chunk.
What's that?
Somebody's shooting at my face.
Surprise! I just try to do what I can, guys. But really, like, the more you can distract the enemy team, the more you can push them back from the point that they have to capture, the better, because the more you can help your team to move up. You can see here I'm throwing in an explosive that heals, so that I run in and it heals me, and then I'm gonna jump around my healing device here. Go into my healing form, pop up, kill a dude, throw another healing bomb close by, so hopefully I can jump in it again.
Exactly. And while he's doing that, as the engineer, I'll go up in the drone, throw down an airstrike.
And help out the team, definitely. Airstrikes are really good with that garlic drone because they clear out like a whole
Or the zombie.
like garden or yeah.
It'll take, from a zombie's perspective, the potato mines at the cactus plant. It's a great way to just use a bunch of those all at one time.
That's right. So we're just trying to keep the pressure up on the zombie or the plant forces here. I do like to try and heal up my teammates if I have the chance.
And then,
just because they usually have more health than I do anyways.
And another thing, when you go past the little glowing piles of bones, you want to bring up your reinforcements. Because
that's right.
That helps distract the enemy team as well.
Like that fancy dancing disco zombie there.
That's right, it's mine.
Somebody should bring it up. Oh, there you go. They're really fun.
Yeah, they're like party. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling SpongeBob.
That didn't sound like Mr. Krabs.
I know.
Mr. Krabs has
I still hang my head in shame. Trying to heal up my team here as much as possible. Bring up the teammates. Every little bit counts. You can see, yes. So this is our final objective now.
This is going
We're going to chase all of the plants back to their zombie home, or the home that will still be soon to be filled with zombies.
Right. Crazy Dave's mansion.
That's right. Oh, watch out for giant potatoes, guys. They will blow up in your face.
Those are actually walnuts, but...
Oh, okay, well. They look like potatoes.
Potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice old potato salad. Yeah.
I don't even
That's right.
try to understand it. Oh, something's killing me. Oh, dang it.
So the teleporter is up on the left side this time. The left path or whatever, and I'm just walked right past the key. You should be shooting me all kinds of, damage into my back right now. So close. I tried to distract them with my bomb, hoping that they'd flip out. The mansion door looks like they've covered it with a lot of bombs to try to
Keep us out.
keep us out of it. I'm gonna try to raise this guy, but I'm probably gonna die. So another reason I like using the scientist is because of that warp function, because if you time the warp correctly here. I'm waiting actually for it to recharge a little bit more before I run in. So they're probably going to be shooting... Oh, wow.
And watch out because they have a garlic drone up in the air as well.
The future cactus took me out with a charged up future shot. Let's see how it is. Okay. Use the teleporter. We don't have much time here, so I'm hoping that we are going to get our forces into the...
We did so well, and now it's kind of...
Oh, it is way too mined up in there, and our team is not moving up fast enough. The problem that you'll run into a lot of times is that the team gets hung up trying to fight like all the regular stuff that's there.
I got in.
Nice. Yes. Go team, go. Yeah. Let's see if I can get in. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet victory.
Yeah. Take that, you evil clan. The zombie forces will be victorious.
There I am, waving, hey.
I was dancing in the background, but very far away.
So there you have it in the proverbial nutshell.
That's right, guys. Okay, so thank you for joining us for our look at Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare on the PS4. I've been Ninja Andrew.
This is Ninja Misty, and you need to leave us a message in the comments if you play, because maybe we can play together.
Woot.
And dominate the gardens and or graveyards.
Total domination.
Yes. So,
Right.
like, subscribe, put those comments down there, guys. Join us on the World Wide Webs, and tune in next time for more exciting adventures with DorkNinjaGaming. Bye. Woo!